So anyway, two exciting matches coming up.
Mike Horri is in the semifinal?
Yeah.
All right.
Catch.
All right. Petco and Mike. Got to wait around for a console match.
Saba and Stacy. Step down the hall 1 secundo.
Okay. Doobie Doobie? Where'd she get up? She's not there. All right. Okay. No, she was in the room over there throwing the checkers around when I left, but.
Oh, Ray, here we go.
Oh, well, I didn't know who my opponent was.
Your board, no. Board away.
I sent it in.
Yeah, I do too. 25 minutes. That's right.
Okay. Perfect timing. I'm back in the chair. Petco and Mike Horri are back in the room. Probably having discussed a bit of financial considerations.
I didn't have to be then. The only person is...
Mike Horri's been, I don't know him well. He's played in Texas 2 or 3 times.
Thank you.
I think he lives in Seattle. And he's played, I've seen him in Vegas, a few other places, but he has played in Texas 2 or 3 times. Okay. Now, while we're warming up here, y'all be sure and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, which once we get to 1,000 subscriptions on Ace Point, that enhances our benefits and privileges on YouTube, so we appreciate all the help we can get there. Petco in a pretty solid position here, but I think the race is probably fairly close. Okay. Has to play off the 8. And he stripped all the way around on those outfield points. Petco's got a roll or two that he can burn timing-wise. 6s. So who blinks first in the standoff game here?
Yeah.
Petco can sustain a roll, barely. Might want to play off the 6 and save a 6. Nope, plays it in. Well, or he's either going to leave a shot or break inside. So there it is. Any 6, 17 numbers. There it is. Gets a, has a return. But it better be a 1-6. 1-4 not going to do it. Or what? No, it was one. That was, yeah. Okay, he got it.
Yeah.
Gotta be a drop. $1-0 Petco. And it's interesting, and I'm not particularly familiar with Mike Horri's game, but just my initial reaction is he plays very quickly, very rapidly. And so Petco will have to caution himself. It's very easy to get caught up in the other guy's pace of play. And it might be different than your usual pace of play. So let's see how that may influence or may occur during the game.
I have time. Can I sit with you?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take the double 5.
Hey, there's matches going on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some water?
No, I'm not.
Jill. Or hang on, before you sit down, come here. I have to come out. Jeff Proctor.
Your clock was running. I'll give you some extra time if you
It's okay.
if you get in trouble.
That's all right. I always have a ton of extra time anyway.
Okay.
So far, it's all going one way. Come on.
Okay, Petco's gonna.
One more for you.
What? No. One guy that got thrown out of here was under.
Coming.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's that same guy was one. Tried to go into the streaming room, then he came and sit down behind the.
Where did he?
I don't know. He disappeared. I guess he walked that way.
Make sure you
Security.
Thank you.
Amy.
Have Tara probably come adjust the camera in a minute, but
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Joe Urso sitting down and joining us for this match and issuing commentary.
How you doing, Bill?
Well, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you again for all you do for the
Well,
community
thank
in backgammon.
Well, thank
fantastic.
you. Thank you very much. Like you had some good matches this weekend, and
Results have been mixed, but play has been okay. So I'm
very
happy.
good.
I'm still alive. Consolation.
That guy was back in here a while ago. He walked over to the streaming door and started to go in there. There was an incident this afternoon around here.
All right, we have white with a 5 prime here. I think if I'm white, I probably double this. Yes.
And there it comes.
So I think that this is a drop. Probably. He's got a 5 prime and no anchor.
Yeah, I think this is going to be, and again, I don't know Mike Horri's game. I know Petco's pretty well.
Yeah.
I suspect Petco regards himself as a favorite, pretty good favorite. And I think he's not going to, he's going to play accordingly,
Yeah.
shall we say. Not going to put any big numbers in play. Just going to figure the longer the game goes, the match goes, the
Wear him
more
down.
to his benefit.
Grind it out.
Grind it up.
I brings in Petco brings in 1. Petco's up 3-1. Okay. To 11. Okay, with Mike having 2 men up, all right, 1 man up. He's gonna think about a cube. I actually don't think that this is a cube yet because he's got the blot on the ace point, so I wouldn't have given this. He's playing very
Three,
quick.
there's-
You don't have any time to say anything, but I wouldn't have given it there.
Is that him?
Ace is good roll.
That's what I played earlier for.
Ace is right back. Very good roll.
Can't tell for sure. It's the same guy.
So Petco's in a decent position here with an anchor on the 3-point and having a blot behind him. So he's gonna try to play a priming game if he can.
Yeah,
Priming
same
game is
guy.
good when you're behind in the race. If you can play primes, that's a very good strategy. I think 6-2. I think 6-2 is going to be 2 down. Don't. Okay, he's finding that. I probably would have brought 2 down, but I guess he wanted to keep the connection with the back
It
checker.
was the same guy. Yeah, it was.
Okay, well, 6 of one, half dozen the other.
was.
2 down now.
Homeless guy scoping it out. Even asked a couple of people how much money. And he got thrown out once, but now he's back in there.
2-1 makes it a 4. Okay, he got a 5 prime against a broken 4 prime. So Petco is gonna look at it, but I don't think there's no cube here yet, but he might look with a 5 prime against a broken 4 prime. I don't think he's got anything yet. If I'm white here,
Cover me just a minute, guys.
I think I might have safetied the leather checker, just not give him a hit in the outfield against the 5 prime. Hello, Dennis.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So he doesn't even consider coming out there. I might have just took a look at
No. With the 5 prime,
it. Yeah.
better board possibly, but not there. But
All right, so I imagine Petco has a redouble here. Even though he's up 3-1, I think he's got a redouble. I would give this. Dennis, what about you? I mean, you got a 5 prime.
what's the pip count? I mean, that's part of it. It looks like it's pretty close, but
I'm giving this. He got what? He's got I would have gave the cube here.
85.
Because White's gonna just start burying checkers.
yeah. Switch. You might.
No, I have point on him.
Yeah.
5-point board.
Okay. But
Now he's too good. Now he's too good to give it back.
yeah.
He's not gonna give this. He's too good.
Oh, what?
Really?
Really?
Hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. I didn't see a bad number. Maybe 5s. That
Couple
left an
5s?
indirect. That left an indirect. I mean, just an indirect. There was no.
I
correct.
would have played on there. I think he was too good. Yes,
It's-
one in the outfield.
It,
From the
it seemed
back,
like
but
it was too good. Yeah.
But Dennis, I would have already been playing with the 4 cube, so you know.
Do what?
I
You,
would've-
you guys had already been on 4. You're right.
This match would be over by now.
You had to sweat some of those non-double tube rolls.
I think you come down with the other 2. I wouldn't break the 8-point.
I agree.
Although, all right, well, it worked out. One on the roof, up 5-1 with.
I don't know.
I might lay this down if I'm Petco here, only because I think this is probably take at money, but I think up 5-1 I would lay this. Because to me it's definitely a double at money, right? So this is my thinking when I'm playing, right? Okay, it's definitely a cube at money. So how much adjustment do I need to make at 5-1? I
I do too.
think here I would give this up. What about you?
Oh,
Dennis?
Yeah, I'm not sure. 2-point board with an anchor.
So, yeah. He's got a 6 shot.
The problem is it's so hard to turn around. He's
He
squatted
gave it
on your 5-point.
Yeah.
He comes in, attacks you, you hit him back, you still lose it.
He's got a game
Yeah.
either way. Yeah.
That's the hard part.
For money, that was a take. He's down and split. Yeah, makes sense. Now splitting though against the 4 on the 8-point is, yeah, I would think about it there, but I think in that position you kind of had to, but. Echo's just going to stack. He's winning the race, so he's going to play super, super safe. It's like Michi's book, right?
Yep.
Michi's book, he's at the
everything.
completed stage.
Yep.
So he's just going to, everything's safe.
That's a good roll. Anything that made a point was a good roll for blue. Now he's threatening a little more.
So what's the race? Is there a cube here? What's the race?
6-3. Yeah, he hasn't played any of it.
So he's got what, 41, no,
White has
51.
83, 93, 100.
I'm counting white. 51. 51. All right, well, before I could count it, he already rolled it. I would have, in that position, I would have counted it and saw how, if I was ahead by a little bit, I might have given it being ahead with threats to make the point.
Double pass here.
Ooh.
He snapped it right up.
This is, this is
think
a
it's a
drop.
pass.
Yeah, for sure.
Down
And split the 6-point, right?
13-9, 6-4.
I would give him 3-6.
Yep. Or 6-2. How about 6-2, right? 13-9, right? 6-4?
I would go 4 down and 2 to the 4 and go 6 to 4.
Yeah.
So that gives him 3-6.
6-2. He's not on the bar, is he?
It's a 4-2. It's a 4-2. Yeah, that's my play. 13-9, and then only give him the 3-6.
That's 6-2, isn't it?
Oh, he's on the roof. I'm sorry.
That's what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Sorry, I thought he was on the roof. My bad. 2-6.
Yep.
I would give him this shot.
Yeah, it seems to be worth it.
I got confused. I thought he was on the roof for a second. Sorry. Yeah, I would. Yeah, this is what I would give him. That you gotta
Everything else plays too stiff.
Yeah,
it's just too stiff. You pay him later too much.
You've given the cube up, so you need to play pretty aggressively, right? I granted the score is 5-2, but you've given the cube, so you got to win the game to the end. So you got to play a little bit. This is it. This has got to be right.
Good shot.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely coming up for the anchor and inside. It's not much there on that one. All right, now,
the 10. Clear the 10.
Okay.
Build your board. I think you.
I might not save a 6. I
wouldn't either. I would make the deuce, and you just come down next time with the 6.
That's Dennis and I have the same strategy there. You want to have the board in the right order, and you're the man on the midpoint aren't holding anyone, right?
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 84, 42.
All right, so 5 and 4 in. So Mike hoping that Petco rolls a bunch of 5s now.
And then slot the deuce.
I think so.
More flexible than this play.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Even though
I would have stripped the 8-point down and prepared to bring it in, but. I guess his thinking was he's gonna break his board. Give him more time to break his board, I guess.
Yeah, if you go 8 to 5, you don't have a good ace. I guess it's 6 to 5.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Although now double 6 is a shot, right?
Yep.
I probably would have won 6-5 as well. But you know, Petco probably knows best. There it is. He's pointing on him, and then 5-4.
Not sure. Probably, maybe.
No. Oh yeah, he's got.
This, if you come up, it doesn't leave the bad sixes. It don't.
Yeah, he's
point.
got 2 left. Okay, I thought he only had 1 left. So. Yeah, I think moving up, opening up the 3, I think is better. Yeah,
it's safer. With the variations where you don't make that point, it's safer. Now, now you got to think about. Oh, he's already got the key.
He came.
Yep.
Yeah, he came in and out. I guess I could see that. Although he would have got a shot.
Yep. He's got some race equity here.
Oh yeah, for sure. 1 double, and he's gonna think about giving it back. 1 big double. Okay. 2 off for blue. Or 2. Okay. So Petco's got a hole here on the
and he can't fill it, unfortunately. He's got 2 deuces and 2 aces, and that's exactly what he needs to fill the 4-hole with. So it's going to be a few rolls before he can get a guy on the 4-point. Since it's right to bear off versus slotting and filling.
One big double, and Mike's going to think about giving it back. 3-1. Okay, he keeps taking 2 men off.
It's a good roll.
How many men has he got?
7 versus
5 versus 9. 5 versus 9, and yeah, so he's got 9. Yeah. Okay, 2
still
more.
Good. Still a good roll.
He's got 7 men left.
To 7. 7 to 7, and his are small.
Ooh.
Whoa, this is costly.
So now
5. I would think about this here.
Down
5, 6, 7.
Hold on. I would don't roll so fast. Just wait. Let us.
Man, my inclination without thinking it was a cube, but I would definitely spend some more time thinking.
All right, so Petco's got 3 rolls. Yeah, now he's too good. Now it's the roll. It was the roll before to think about it. Now it's
Even if you didn't double, spend a little more time.
Rolled too fast for us to really consider it, but we would have.
My gut instinct, it was a cube there, but it may not have been. I would have had.
I would have sat and I would have. That would have been me taking a minute thinking
at
about
least.
It. And he didn't even. He took 2 men off. It wasn't like he rolled doubles, and it was just 2 men.
Yeah, he never rolled a big double while Petco was just missing and rolling small.
So. Just gotta go in there and tell him to slow down for a second. That's important.
So we're trying to feed the audience some knowledge. We got to slow down.
I know. Didn't give us any time to really consider it. All right, Petco's. I think you got to come. Well, definitely moving the back checkers. Does he want to give the anchor? I could see coming all the way up because he's flat.
Yeah, you can see the light. And if he points onto here,
he's giving
all
up.
the 7, 8, 9 are stripped, so you're going to get at least 4 fly shots besides anchoring numbers.
Yeah, I like his first instinct of coming up to this.
Let me show you how to.
He's blocked on he primed himself in by coming there. That's my opinion, but I probably would have did it the other way. 2 down, right? Yeah. Okay, so I don't think he's gonna make the 5 point, although I would consider it here. I think playing behind is tough, but he's got 1 man back to 2 men, so you're trying to play safely, and the opponent has and blue has a better board, so I understand the play.
What?
I think he's just gonna cover the deuce. That's all he's got.
Wasn't sure on that one.
Would you want to come out?
Maybe. I mean, I would have looked at it.
All right, well, now he's got a lot of fly shots.
Because that guy you put behind that point over there is one less guy you have to make a counter prime.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I disagree here. I would have stayed back just because there was quadruple shot at you. But
yeah,
I'm
not saying I would do
Yeah.
it. I would have just spent some more time to look at it.
He's got a lot of shots here. Yeah. All right. Petko still has a ton of shots back, and he hits one of them.
He'd like to come in higher and hit it.
Yeah. All right. So if Mike fans here, what would you do, Dennis? All right. Well, he stayed in and down. I don't think he's got anything yet with 3 back and not on the roof. Got to make.
That's a great roll.
Oof. Well, okay. There's the option of making the 3 point or pointing.
I think you point.
The problem with this game right now is he's got 3 men behind a 4 prime and he's not at the edge. You don't got.
Yikes.
This is a double. This is a double and a pass. Has to be a pass, right? You're not taking this.
I think so. Mike's going to double this.
You have to double this.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'm surprised he didn't. Wow. Now he rolls a
Now
market
he's too
loser.
good.
Yep. But it can't be too good by much with him on your 3 point.
Yeah, I would just roll this. Roll this and continue to get credit, right? I mean,
Yes.
continue
Practice
to
for your BMAB.
Yeah, continue to get the credit and roll this one out. All right, not much here, Petko. I would take a roll.
I would do this here. Just come in.
Yep, that's fine.
You can win with the cube anytime it gets dangerous looking.
I still think it's too good.
I do too. Now, if he leaps out or makes the 4 point over there, I might change my mind.
This is a horrible roll. Fan. Okay, still too good.
Ah,
That's a good roll for Petko.
Yep.
Okay. See if Petko can get 1 checker out, and then we'll see what Mike does. All right, now let's see what Mike does. Still probably too good. Yeah.
Wow. Good shot.
All right, Bill's back.
Mhm.
We all safe?
Yeah.
Cracks the board a little bit. And
Mike just padding his PR at this point on this one. 6 and 3. Yeah, 3.
Seems
yeah, you
right.
gotta save the checker. Yeah. He's not winning any game with. And 5 out. So what? You get hit. Doesn't matter. No, you can't go to the ace. Just it's 5 out here. You're not scared of anything with this. It's the number Mike wants.
That's too big for me.
I don't. Yeah,
I don't want to pay off the
giving him a chance.
Aces and a fan or A6.
That was giving him a chance. I don't think you want to do that.
A little too big for me.
Yeah. Now, I mean, now he's iffy. I think you just go to the.
No.
No, I would keep the prime.
Keep the prime and double next time.
Yeah, I think so.
You're just
Now
too close.
now you just gave him double fives for the win, maybe. Ooh, almost. I would have kept the prime and double.
That would have been me.
I don't. He should double right now. There's no more gammons here.
You keep giving him a shot for double fives.
Yeah, this is a double. I would give this cube. Just get out of this game. Take your 1 point and be happy.
I would make the ace. I would make the ace point in cube. Make the ace in cube.
He's giving him 3 rolls at double fives. Unnecessarily.
And you have a bad roll here. 6-4.
Well, 6-5.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. All right.
Okay. He's just patting his PR.
I think at the end, I think at the end he might have been losing PR.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
3 or 4 rolls at least. He probably should have cubed.
Right to play on for when he was, and then I think at the end it was time to cash it out.
And that point was about when he missed that 3rd checker.
Yeah.
When it coming around after that, I think they were probably all small mistakes, not the cube.
I agree.
And then the mistakes got bigger when they gave nickels to win.
Yes, 3 times. So a 6-4. If you read your opening plays, the only time you hit with the double deuce is against the 6-4. 6-4 split.
That's correct.
Every other time they put a man on the your opponent puts a man on the 9 point. If you have double twos, you usually just want to make the 13, the 11, and the 4, unless it's against 6-4.
And the reason is because the guy on the 9 point is so valuable for making points.
Correct.
The bar and the 5 and the 4 and 3. There's so many good rolls that you just need to get him off the board.
Right.
The guy on the 9.
There's just so many combinations that your opponent has after a split 6-4 that you can't let him free roll from a 6-4 split. Have to hit. But against like a 4-1 split, you would make the 2 points. Okay, anchor. We got an anchor versus anchor game here. When I play online and I make a ton of mistakes, I take pictures and categorize them to try to learn. And one of my categorizations is anchor versus anchor games, just to you see the errors that pile up in an anchor versus anchor game, and I start to learn what should I be doing, what's the strategy, which is to me. An anchor versus anchor game is usually an even game, so don't give shots up.
Is it from playing against XG or matches?
No, just matches. Just matches on Galaxy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If I make mistake, like an anchor versus anchor game, typically, right, 3 men back against 3 men back, it's an even game. So if it's an even game, don't give your opponent a shot to take the lead. Let them give you a shot to take the lead.
Because the point you're slotting is not very valuable if each own an anchor. It's not like you're going to prime them or close them out. So that's risk versus gain is too much downside.
Right. So I was frequently making those errors, and I'm trying not to anymore.
Jonah, to answer your question, match Stream 2 has not started yet. Apparently, Sabo justifiably wanted to take a little bit of a break after his prior match, so the Stacy Saba match has not started yet.
I agree with stepping up here. What about you, Dennis?
I like it. I like it. You're running out of timing up front.
Yes.
The
3 point doesn't matter right now. What matters is making sure you don't get stuck with the back man. All right, now you're gonna make the 3 and come up. Yep, one there.
Could be step out and cover. It's too big. Would have looked at it anyway with the bot and the board.
So I think that this is fair. I like it. I like it the other way and not giving as many shots. I think 2s versus 4s, but also 6 would have gave 10s, I guess. The other way, he's vindicated.
Could come out to the bar and cover. He's got to. If he hits you, he's got to lose the midpoint. He's already got another blot around.
So.
Oh, you can't come out to the bar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So. He could step all the way. He could step out with a 5. No, and then where's his 2?
I think you just got to clear the 8 here, huh?
I mean, he wants to play 7-2 and cover, but there's no 2, right?
Right. The only 2 is going to the ace, and that's pretty bad.
I think I'm with you, Dennis. I think we
you
just clear the 8 point and
give
play
you some
the next
flexibility and. It's going to be hard to make the 4. That's the problem with clearing it. It's hard to slot it, hard to make it.
He left 2 blots on the board.
What?
He left 2 blots, which allows Mike to play more free, but that rule didn't really give him the chance to do that. And there's 5s.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like it's gonna leave a shot somewhere.
Well, what does running 1 all the way do? It goes all the way to the ace point. So I think that this is fair, so that he doesn't leave any shots.
It could be right to jump out with 3 and bring 1 around the corner. He's got a blot in the board. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I would look at it because you look to be out timed here. You're squatted back there. He's got the guy like.
What's the count? Do we know the count? 55 and 24 is 16. I'm counting white. White has 69 and 40 is 108 and 114. 116 for white is what I count. Anyone count blue? 116 for white, I think. And
looks like he's out timed to me, but he's not leaving a shot, which you would have been doing.
Yeah, I didn't mind this and just wait and make your board. All right, now he's coming out. Definitely 21-18, and then
probably down with 2.
I think so. I agree. I would play what Dennis said too. I would come out because your opponent's going to break, and I would have put more pressure on the 5 point because you already have pressure on the midpoint by having your opponent's bar point, if that makes sense.
Yikes.
So I would have been down on the 3 point here.
So it looks like it.
So that doesn't do it for. Yeah, this is a really, really bad roll for Mike.
4 out in a cover. What's that look like? The bottom of the board. 5-point board.
This might be a good find. I think this was a decent play. I like this because it covers. Not sure Petco can double this.
Wow.
That's a great
Wow, that was a joker.
That's a shake.
That was a joker. Now, is he too good? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's flirting with a 5-point board, and he's got to leave a lot of shots and try to
guys
make
back
points.
over there.
Yep.
Now, to answer a question, the commentators, I'm Bill Riles. Over here with the glasses is Joe Urso from New York City, a great young player. And to my right, in the purple-looking shirt, Dennis Culpepper from Richmond, Virginia. Been around and played a long time. Fixture on the circuit. So we appreciate their participation and contributions tonight.
I know this could be an issue yesterday.
Oh, really?
So they called.
Maybe we
All right,
should
so
take
6-5. That's 5 away, 6 away.
You can go get some jacket.
We plug Nick Blazer's book about the match play, which I haven't read yet, but I want to. So I like to come down with the 6, usually after hitting, because I've found that you want to, when you hit off of the 6 point or the 8 point, it's typically right to bring another man down, and start destacking your 5-man midpoint. So I usually bring 2 down instead of splitting. It's my philosophy. This hits. I like to hit on the ace. Okay,
That's what your wish is.
2 up.
Is that your wish?
Okay.
I'm putting that of the picture. I'm
I think he's gonna make the 3-point on his head, right?
Nah, maybe 24, 21, 13, 8. Just let him shoot away with those.
Okay. I might have made the 3-point and
I think it's a little loose with 3 guys back and all those fly shots and anchors coming.
yeah. I don't know what the game plan is besides blitzing when you have an ace
Step
point
out.
made.
Step out into the heat.
5 point.
5 point.
20 point.
Yeah, 20. His 20 point, or his opponent's 5 point. We players often use them interchangeably, but we kind of bounce back and forth. We don't always call them their actual names.
Can be confusing.
Yeah.
Bless you. That hits and 2 out. You're winning the race at this point now, right?
Yep. This is really
And-
bad for
Wow.
Blue Future having made the ace. So
Yes.
he's going to have a hard time getting a counterattack prime or blitz.
Which makes the 3.
That improves
Brings
it.
a man down.
Yep, that improves it. Bless you,
Bless you.
gracious.
okay. You're way.
Now he's thinking about a cube. I don't think he's there. Or he's just adjusting his seat,
I
maybe.
would.
No, he's thinking.
I
He's thinking.
wouldn't double this yet. There's
I
not
wouldn't
enough
either.
here.
Not enough market losers. He squatted on that 4 point. I'm not sure about this. There's another interesting play of making the
Making the
9.
9 point.
Making the 9.
I would consider that, Dennis, with you. I wouldn't leave a blot. I would not leave a shot when you're winning like this.
Wow.
Wow.
Out and out.
Out.
Out and out. Looks right. It's a lot of shots, but it gains a lot. You got a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
returns,
got
and you got a
nothing
better
else.
board.
Got nothing else to do, right?
You beat Andy, right? The senior?
And he gets hit back.
You play seniors with Andy. Hold on a second.
Wow.
Another double 5s for Pecco. That's 3 in
Three
a
in the
row.
last.
Come they don't come for me.
Then, yep. Now, if he fans... Okay, so he's in. Now, Pet goes ahead in the race, but doesn't have anything yet either. All right, so 4, I think safe here. So 4 and then 5 to the ace point. Or, okay, well, 5 there, okay. He's very split, though. He's got 2 checkers on every point, and little islands, as Lawful would say, right? So you want to keep your
Tara.
flexibility. All right, what's the race?
Petco's significantly ahead.
But I guess he's not doubling because of the extra anchor that Mike has on the 15 point, I guess.
Yeah. For the Jonah and others' information, Stacy and Saba are beginning now. Stream 2.
Makes the deuce point. And 5 in. Okay. Still nothing here for Petco with the extra anchor on the 15 point. Oop, that does it. That's it for this game, right?
Yeah, that's game. Well, the security guy and the HVAC guy walked down that way about 10 minutes ago. That way.
Get our jackets on like I did.
Yeah.
So, Bill, what's the status right now? What do we have? Round? Are we in a semifinal round yet? In the
These are
undefeated?
semifinals in the undefeated.
This is okay. This one and the Saba match.
Both are semifinals.
Okay. Saba.
Trying to go back to back here.
That's
One Texas.
I'll see you tomorrow.
okay. All right, it makes the. Yes, that makes the 5 point for sure. I think I would have made the 5 point, but I guess I could see this, but 2 down looks like. I'm not sure that. Yeah, I don't think he has a double yet. He's probably a favorite, but. All right, so Bill, I think I would consider making the 3 point here. I would have considered.
I'm with you, Joe. I think I would have.
I would have considered making
Now
the 3
it's just
point.
a timing issue for both.
So I might actually have split the back just to give me more chances to make the 4 point.
That one
Might have
hurt
would
him.
have left a shot.
That's too fast.
I don't think he has it yet.
5-1.
I think you step. He's gonna give himself a good 6, I guess. 6, 6-2, 6-2, 6-3, 6-1. I might have considered stepping up with the last ace just to give myself good 5s potentially, because now he doesn't. You know what they got? He's gonna make.
Petco needs a point in the worst way. That's not it. Well, it is a point, but at what it cost.
It gives Mike a lot of chances here. Any split. I would actually consider doubling. I would consider it.
A lot of numbers.
Because 2-1, 3-2 are market losers too, right? Or they're really. I mean, I would have considered doubling this, especially down 7-5. Down 7-5, I might have considered giving.
I'm with you. It's a big. It was considerable pressure on Petco.
Yeah, I don't think Petco would have wanted to see it. Now it's way too good, and you just roll.
Whoa!
This is way too good. So I think he missed. I think he missed it the last time because if he didn't give us enough time to count it, but I would have counted the market losers. What he had 2-5, 2-6, 3-5, 3-6. 2-1, 3-2.
There was, yeah. It seems he's acting kind of impulsively with the cube. He's cautious, but then
Quick.
quick, you know?
It's a good roll for Mike.
It's 4-way, 5-way, so have to be mindful of the score here.
So that in this score, right? It's actually Petco who's a little more aggressive.
Exactly.
At that 4-way, 5-way.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you're winning the match, your Petco blue here is incentivized to be aggressive with the cube more so than white is. Hits, and I would come forward one. I would have went 10-9. All right, so does Mike have a double here? Okay, he did it quicker than I would have, but I definitely would think about this. I think it's a good cube. Does Petco have a take? This is tough. This is actually pretty tough. One back versus 2 back, and 3-point board versus 2-point board. It's got how many numbers that make the 4-point? 9 numbers ish, right? 6-1, 4-1, 6-4. And 6-3 hits on the outside, 5-4 hits on the outside.
Double 3 makes the bar.
Yeah.
Or
Hits. No, double 3s isn't it. Double 5s is decent,
1,
but not
2,
his
3.
best.
Played to
I
the
think
3 or to the 5?
He brought 2 down, right? Oh no, he brought
2
3 down. I would play to the. You want to give a shot here? I'm not sure. He's played 2. All right, so 1
3,
more, and then
4.
I don't mind this. You're not giving up a shot when you're winning.
Got to make that. 6-4. Yeah.
An ugly 2, but what he had.
3-1.
I might consider stepping up. What about you? I might come all the way up. 20. I wouldn't have done that.
Before I gave him the shot.
Yeah. I would have. I maybe come 24-20. Although that was a very poor roll for Petco.
There's
Not what he
too
wanted.
many things you can do with that.
Not what he wanted.
That'll make it harder for him to cover.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Don't hit. Make your prime. Michi has said that recently on.
That's your phone, Joe?
That's me.
Hey, Bill, I hate to interrupt the festivities, but I think I got to play Joe
Oh,
in a console match.
Okay, go
right.
for it, guys. Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank
Ray.
you, Bill.
Set up someplace?
Yeah, I got the camera.
Okay, so 4-way, 5-way Petco, but Mike's in a fairly strong position here. The 3-5 doesn't play. Petco needs to make that 5-point for sure, just to have any semblance of a chance to contain Mike. Slots on the front side, hoping to make the 3 if he can keep from getting hit, and keep from getting hit he does. Mike's from Seattle, I believe. Mop up. Now he lives where? Oh, he lives here? He's apparently, I've been told from behind that he has now moved to Atlanta. So he was in Seattle for a long time. Now he's in Atlanta. 4-6. No, that's a blue checker down there. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm overlooked. KG, sit down if you'd like. Kent Goulding joining us here.
Well, what have we got here?
Well, it's a semifinal undefeated match, and Petco was up 7-6, but it looked like he's about to potentially give up 4 here.
David, is that it?
It's blue.
Oh, that's the trick.
Now it's
I couldn't figure out what was happening.
yeah. Now he can make the ace point, but that's kind of a little bit of an awkward distribution of those 2 checkers. What else you do? You take one off.
Well, you take a minute or two and actually count how many numbers leave shots and how many don't, and then you make the safest play. This leaves a shot with 6-5 and 5-4.
5-4.
And 6-4 is not on the list.
Okay, so that probably eliminates the G's.
Well, maybe not.
That's fine. It's fine.
G's are certainly not eliminated, and the losses are. They didn't think about that very long, but I kind of like it. We got 6 shot numbers.
Okay, Petco needs to enter and get moving.
3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but a lot of little stuff. That's
okay. That resolves that problem. Okay, so 3 away, 4 away, Horri.
Well, this is exciting. Both sides, certainly the side with 4 to go is going to be reasonably frisky with
I'm willing to hit a little bit more.
reasonably frisky in a gammonish type position. The guy with 3 to go wants to be more careful not to get gammoned, and winning one point is pretty good for him, so he plays safer. That's
the frisky move.
Going whole hog, circulate all the checkers, get everybody into the fight, and hope something good happens.
Make the 4. You don't want to get too carried away.
Well, you could get too carried away, but he's probably right not to. Okay, this is what Mike wants. He's got an advanced anchor, and he's not getting gammon.
And that's what Petco wants.
Yeah, this is very, very difficult to gammon someone when they're anchored on the 18 point, unless you've got so many checkers there that you can close them out. So he came in and he distributed his checkers rather than tried to safe that guy. And this is right. He should keep fighting for the 5 point. Although this is a long-term plan now. There's no quick blitz or anything because there just aren't enough blue checkers over there to help. Everybody wants to wrestle.
Okay.
Well, whoa, this is a little bit curious. Either he should hit or he should cover. He just took the third best play.
Okay. Caught himself. And it's like I said early in the match, it struck me as Mike plays extremely fast, and Petco needed to be cautious not to fall into that. You know, it's easy to fall into the opponent's pace of play. You know, Petco's experienced enough. I wouldn't think that would be a problem, but
yeah, we're settled in now for a holding game all over the place. It doesn't rate to be any, barring a quick double fours by Petco. This is going to be, and this doesn't rate to amount to much either. Everybody's going to get their checkers in and around and grab a point or two in the outfield and see who breaks first and when do we leave our anchor and when don't we leave our anchor, and we should all go out and get an ice cream and wait for 5 or 10 rolls. Yeah, it's good.
make the point and hit. Let him break that 18 if he wishes.
Yeah, this is not going well for Mike. The stuck on the 23 point and prospects of something. Petco's got the 20 point anchor. All of his checkers are just better positioned all around. Almost any ace is reasonable there, by the way.
And Mike is stripped all over the board too. He doesn't have that much flexibility to play.
Yeah, I think he's correct to want to fight for the 20 point. And there would not be ridiculous to come out with a 6 and come down with a 5. The blot on the 18 point really wouldn't be under attack seriously by anything. Both the 8 point and the midpoint are stripped. The blot on the 18 point might actually even be an asset. That was played quickly. It's often overlooked. You know, your knee-jerk reaction is just to get your checker safe, and that's not really what you're trying to do. You're trying to get your checkers to good positions and build better, not just hide.
Now again, Mike being stripped all over the place, he can't be too excited about breaking that or giving up the mid, although he does.
Well, there's lots of things he could have. They're going very, very quickly. Oops.
Oh, that hurts.
Now you got to fight for the 5 point now. He'll hit loose, attack it if he possibly can. Now Petco desperately needs to get back in and fight for that same point. Didn't happen. Still work to do for Mike, but the things have gone a little bit in his direction. That's a lot of nothing. All the 6s are blocked. The checkers you want to move can't move. Now there's serious danger if Petco doesn't get in fairly quickly now. Okay, that helps. And Mike only has 10 checkers over there to attack with. Ugh. Could make the ace point. It's worth looking at. I mean, I kind of like that. Petco now has some more significant pressure to get in. Does he have how many aces?
Ace is painful.
Time to get in.
No. Getting more and more dangerous.
Where's the cube? Oh, look at that. Where's the cube? Maybe too late. Cube may have gone by the wayside.
Okay, one's in.
It's a little.
Look out.
That's a good roll. I don't. Maybe bring one beater over to the. He can bring two out and then swing one around. I think you want to get. I think you want to get everybody off the 23 point. I think he's sort of doing this backwards. Yeah, I might have actually backed up one from the leave three on the 18 and one on the 8 would have been what I would have tried. Now we doubled. Well, you can't. Yeah. This may well have been too good. Okay, we've got a great score now.
Not too many subtleties with this score.
Well, there are some. 2 to go, 4 to go. So now Mike stays away from the cube at all costs, and Petco should be again playing aggressively. And if there's any question, is it time to double yet or not? The answer is yes.
In the car business too? For your partner?
Deuces. Step up. Yeah.
Okay, this is good enough to double this match score unless Mike makes some sort of anchoring move. I think he should. Good boy.
There it goes.
Good boy. I mean, it's cool if you're 2 to go, 4 to go. The 4 to go.
Put both up.
If he gets gammon, he loses whether he's doubled or not. And if he wins a gammon, he wants the cube on 2, so he wins the match. This is But where are they all?
Right there.
You can get a little too far out over your skis here. I might even. I'm not sure the double hit is actually right.
Okay, it's pound away here.
Yeah, we made a mess.
That's not good.
We made a mess. I think you bring the 5 in and the 4 down.
I think you bring the 5 in and the 4 to the 4, maybe, huh?
No, you're not. He's. I don't entirely approve. I'd get off the 20 myself. Well, they work together. He's trying to keep his checkers together. Is that it? That's a hit and cover. It's a good time to get in.
The water's fine, huh? Dance. Uh-oh.
3s, 8s. Well, that makes a point. Now it's very serious. Oh, I love it. I'm in with a 2. Bingo. And pick
off the other.
Yeah, this is now we got a
criticality in the other direction.
Well, yeah, Petco's got to be scrambling to get a more advanced position. He can't play with 4 checkers way back and 11 checkers in the front. He's got to try to fight for the 20 point, the 18 point, the 16 point. Just throw them out there. Just keep throwing them out there. You need some control in the outfield. And right now it's the what are they? Leukopenia, the white square weakness. He's got to keep going after the white squares. Meanwhile,
it's going to go to his opponent 8 and 10 here.
8 and 10 looks more
8 and
flexible.
10 are much more flexible.
Diversification of your builders is better. Didn't change the points, but I think it's a couple more shots probably, but it's probably worth it. Like that.
That and
no,
to,
that is that
and to the 8.
To the 8, okay.
That's to absolutely be the right play. I don't know.
It takes a lot of time for this play, which is less consequential than many that we saw earlier. 2-6. I mean, thematically, he makes the 16 point.
Right.
You gotta get out there and contest the outfield.
The new midpoint.
Yeah, it's whatever you can get.
I mean, you have to have some control in the
Some
outfield.
control of the whole board.
You have a better board. He stripped on those points.
Okay.
Jump on out.
This
There you go.
seems sort of routine, thematic and routine. Now he's got a pretty damn good game. That's a good roll, provided he plays it this way. What he's thinking, it doesn't really matter what the pip count is. He without some presence in the outfield, he's basically, his chances just go way, way down. I mean, next step will be pull a third checker out, probably leave the guy on the 23, at least unless you've got a racing lead, and I'm not sure you do. Leave the guy in the 23 and play with the spare checker on the 22, move it around. We'll first roll a 7. All right, what do we got? 5-3, double 4s. That's
Double
blocked.
4s, crunch.
Hey, look how convenient the 16 point was. I wonder if he really needs the 10 point.
It's really inflexible.
Maybe just punt the 10 point.
Right. Put the guy back up and clear the 10.
He has a 4.4.
Even something like that. This just looks funny.
This looks
Yep,
real.
you have
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points with no spares on it. All your spares are on 1 point. You have a dreaded backgammon disease.
Ticket fence defense here.
Ticket defense.
Have the dreaded backgammon disease, TMP, too many points. 6 and keep it going. 6 and keep it going.
It looks all but
Stretch
forced.
it. 6 and keep it going. There you go.
How's the race? Which of you good players can actually count this?
I think White's ahead, but I'm too burnt out to count. Because White just rolled 11, but I mean,
48,
blue rolled 11 and White rolled 16.
102, 105 for White. Remember that.
105. I got that.
105. 34, 45, 53, 85, and 23 is 108.
And it was
105.
107.
107 to 105.
We'll call
Yeah.
it close.
We'll call it close.
So since it's close, you do that.
Yeah. For a commentator, it counts pips, one or the other.
It's a good roll.
Okay, that's
Clearing?
a nice roll.
That's an excellent roll.
That's a good roll.
It's not bad itself.
You may have to, well,
He can lead
Yeah,
that.
he can do that.
He can.
Two blots on the ace deuce.
no.
He's keeping his board.
Maybe
What would you
so.
have him do?
Uh-oh.
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 But that's
Well,
not as good as it first looks.
There's a problem here.
Deceptive.
Wow.
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, come on. Yeah,
Oh,
this
wow.
is fun. This is absolutely hysterical. You're not really.
It may be the only play that leaves one blot. I don't know. I can't visualize them all.
This.
B to the 5 and 6 to 1. Watch it.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Good, Victor.
That was a.
Yeah, it's
There you go.
you're leaving a point. You might as well get your guys in, like Victor said.
But this guy's
put him
playing
in
it
good
differently. He's playing it
This isn't
differently.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but if he just comes in, you have problems.
Yeah, this
This may be a cube.
Oh, it's a no cube.
Cubes.
I come in the middle of the game.
Cube is done.
I came in the middle. I didn't see the action.
Not gonna, if there's any cube action here, we should call a doctor.
The cube was before my time.
Well, a big plus a 1, a big plus a 3, a 3 hand. Oh, that's nice. That frees up all the pick and
Petco's
pass.
got a lot of racing equity here too, though. That doesn't work.
Good play. Okay, where's the...
Ooh.
That works. Okay, we're down to even numbers. You want to see even numbers.
6-2, 6-2, 6-4. Where's
Keep them all even.
Deuces?
Oh, wrong even.
He would have liked that.
And
Nothing.
I'm going to
Nothing
the
a
race
set of
myself.
sixes wouldn't
Yeah,
solve.
boxes. All right, who do we get next?
Baba and Stacy are playing on 2. We can switch that over here. They're semis also. This was a semi, and Stacy and Saba are semis. Saba's trying for the back to
Petco just rolled the big doubles. Does he actually have some faint hope here?
faint is the key word.
I think it's faint. Give him boxes. Box him.
Ooh. Oh. He's now living in Atlanta, apparently. He lived in Seattle for a long time and recently moved to Atlanta.
Okay, we need double sixes.
Starting now.
Unless you can find some other way to get. Oh, double ones is alive. Oh,
That's it. Okay. Way to go, Mike.
How we do?
Mike Horri, first finalist. Okay. So we're going to switch over to Saba Bajanisvili and Stacy Turner. Stacy up 5-1. Saba is trying to work toward a back-to-back. He won Texas. Now in the semifinals of Atlanta.
Looking for more?
Certainly, sir. Jack Adelson joining us.
What you do?